A cell is made up of many components, from the nucleus, the membranous organelles, the ribosomes, the cell membrane, and more, each with vital roles in cell functionality. The cytoskeleton is a crucial part of the cell which provides for overall structure, as well as movement of and movement within the cell. This presentation will look at three components that make up the cytoskeleton, explaining their makeup and distinct roles within the cell.
Microtubules are the largest part of the cytoskeleton. Microtubules are created by centrioles within the cell and are about 25 nanometers in diameter. They are made up of globular proteins called tubulin. These protein subunits can easily be arranged or rearranged to alter cell shape. Extending or shortening the microtubule can aid in cell movement. Motor proteins move along the side of the microtubule. These then attach to organs like mitochondria and vesicles, moving them throughout the cell. Microtubules play a major role in cell division. The tubules, known as spindle fibers, attach to the chromosomes and eventually pull them apart to opposite ends of the cell, dividing the DNA information before division.
Intermediate filaments are the next component of the cytoskeleton. They are approximately 10 nanometers in diameter and serve as a structural function within the cell and as a binder to external cells. Intermediate filaments are made up of proteins that self-assemble into larger filaments, binding to structures within the cell and proteins in the cell membrane. There are up to 50 types of intermediate filament. The type of cell can determine the filament needed. Keratin is one filament type found in epithelial cells. Types of keratin create nails and hair.
The final and smallest component are the microfilaments. These filaments measure between 5 to 9 nanometers and are made of the protein actin. An actin filament is made up of two protofilaments, which form a helix by twisting together. The protofilaments are made up of globular actin monomers, which are joined from head to tail. When ATP molecules are introduced, it provides energy for contraction. Actin filaments group together to form larger filaments. Motor protein, myosin, react with actin by sliding across each other once energy has been released by ATP, and that process is known as a contraction. In eukaryotic cells, actin is part of the cell cortex, which stabilizes the structure but can be altered or movement when needed. This is where actin plays a major role in cell movement. Actin also is a large part in cell division, as it forms an actin ring, which forms in cytokinesis and completes the cell division process. Without these three components, the structure of a cell could not be maintained. The cytoskeleton is vital for cell movement and the movement of membranous organelles and vesicles within the cell.